So I'm in this tiny little town, and I love to walk around tiny historic downtown centers. And so this morning at 8 a.m., I'm gonna get I got the best coffee cake at this place called the Turkey and the Toad Bakery. It was delish. And then, I got a Wisconsin delicacy, which apparently is only available on Sundays, is hot ham on a roll. And the line was out the door for this. People are like, is my hot ham ready? And I'm like, okay, I gotta get this hot ham. So ordered the hot ham, and then it wasn't gonna be ready. And so I decided to just go for a little stroll. So the babes and I went and Jordy went down the street. And then in this brewery / pub, they were having an indoor little market. I turned the corner and I'm just looking at all this stuff. And then I see this woman, and she was sitting there and was kind of quiet. And then she goes, "Hi, hello, would you like to look at my art?" And I said, "I would love to." And I looked down, and it was all of the most gorgeous, handmade, hand-poured resin. And when I was going through a really dark time in my life, I would watch people make handmade resin dishes, trays, figurines, and on TikTok live or Instagram live, and I would watch them on live streams make these things and pop them out of the molds, and it really helped get my mind out of a dark place. And so when I was looking at her items, I said, these are so beautiful. I haven't seen anything like this. She had this frog that had a butterfly on it that had all these like marble colors, and it's so hard because you have to like pour each one. And I know because I've watched hours. I have gone down a hole of watching this stuff. And then I saw this most beautiful dish. How amazing is this? It looks like there's marbles in it, and there's flowers, there's grass from her backyard. And as an artist to artist, right? I'm a singer, I make things, I make music. And I said to her, what made you want to do this? And she said, I was going through an extremely hard time in my life, and I was so depressed, and I couldn't get out of bed. I hadn't smiled in maybe 5 years, and I was struggling with, I've really lost the will to live. And she's saying this to me, and I almost was like, I'm getting teary-eyed.